Yes, hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's really amazing to have you back here. So if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, if you're actually seeing this video for the first time, please click on the subscribe icon and click on the bell. Definition: low self-esteem is actually a state of the mind where you limit yourself, believing that you cannot do some certain things. Low self-esteem is a state of the mind where you don't accept you can be in a particular place because you feel you cannot, not because you cannot, but because you feel you already told yourself, no, I cannot do this. Now let us use an illustration. You come into an event where you have your peer group, your classmates, but then you begin to feel bad because maybe they become so much successful than you are. Now, indirectly, low self-esteem is an involuntary action. Like you don't even know when you start doing them. That feeling just comes in, and then you see yourself seeing yourself being low. You see yourself rejecting yourself. Low self-esteem would make you places that you should go into boldly, places you should go into confidently, but because you feel, no, this place is too big, hey, me care, go into this place, no, you will now withdraw yourself. Instead, you will now start looking for somebody that will act as a coverage to lead you into that place. Me that is talking, I'm actually a case study in this particular offense, but we thank God that we're actually coming out of our shells. Yes, you see a place that you are meant to boldly go into, do your thing and then come out, but you see yourself saying, no, this place is for a particular class of people, this place is for a particular set of persons, and then you keep withdrawing yourself. That is low self-esteem. Now we'll be looking at 3 things that would help you, or 3 things that I have actually applied that is actually helping me get rid of low self-esteem and coming out from my shell. The number 1 step to dealing with low self-esteem is an affirmation that you can do this. You have to be your number 1 fan. You have to be your number 1 encourager, your number 1 motivator. You have to be the number 1 person that tells yourself, oh, my mama, you can do this. Now, when I allowed my low self-esteem get into me, there are times where I needed to perform in music. I could remember going for an event and there was no person to sing. I think the person that was meant to sing ran late for that event, so I was told to sing. So because I was seeing dignitaries, I was seeing so many persons, I was like, no, I cannot do this, because I was actually telling myself, no, Amaka, you see this song something, no, you cannot do this, no, these are the people, the person that's meant to sing here is somebody that is big, not you, Amaka. Be your number 1 fan, be the number 1 person that tells yourself, girl, babe, you can do this, guy, you can do this. What's in this tax that you cannot handle? So number 2 is not letting what people say get to you. Don't let people's action, don't let people's assets get to you. Now let me tell us this story. This happened when our mothers in my church were doing their Mother's Day. So they were to play a match that day. So I came to the field where I was seated, one side of the pitch, I was seated, of the field, sorry. So I was seated with my seat watching the football match. So a huge lady, tall, big, she came and she stood in front, like obstructing me from seeing the match. She was trying to see it too, but then she obstructed me. The normal me, the normal low self-esteem mama, what I would have done was to gingerly carry my seat and move away, like to go and look for another place to sit so I can see the match without disturbing the said lady. But then what I did was, I was there first, so I had to tap the lady. I was like, please, you're obstructing me, I'm equally watching the match. Calmly and respectively, I was going for my right, and she was like, oh, sorry, and she left. Now I came to find out that when you respectively try to get on your right, try to get your right, that is getting back your self-esteem, you don't get hurt. Instead, people begin to say that, okay, now this girl right be this, so yes, is this girl's right, she should have this, she should be the one here, she should be the one taking up this. Now what she's saying is the truth. Now, so that was one of the it was a big push for me, like, okay, if I actually speak up, respectfully. Yes, do not let how people add, whether they look scary, huge, they have more assets than you have, they have more money than you are, be the reason why you wouldn't speak up for yourself, would be the reason why you have to look down on yourself. So we've talked about two things. We've said encouraging yourself, be your number one fan, and number two is not let what people say get to you. Now let's come to the number three. Number three thing that actually helped me was putting your energy and your mind into what you love, your business, into what you love, your business, your job, your career, putting your energy into it. Now when I started putting my energy into it and I started getting results, I started finding out that wow, so I can actually be this productive. It was a big push for me when I saw my results. It was a big push for me. I was like, wow, Amaka, you be big girl, oh. Shoo? Yeah, you're a big girl, imagine. So you can actually gather this number of persons to listen to you. So you can actually talk about your business, and so somebody can actually send in this huge amount of money into your account just to patronize you. Come on, you're not a small person now. So when you invest into something you love, when you put your energy, your mind into something you love, and when you begin to see the results, even when you don't see the results immediately, the fact that you're actually doing something that you love becomes a very big push for you. It becomes a very big push for you to give you more credit on who you are, to give you more credit on who you really are. So when you allow low self-esteem to eat deep into you, you forget who exactly. All right. So if you watched this video to this point, I am supposed to be saying a big thank you for making that time to watch this video. Again, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do us well by clicking on the subscribe icon and clicking on our bell button to get a notification.